like I said, you have your right. That's what you've just told me. But how does Jay come into this though?
So, Jay, I would say it's just more about the pot stirring he does between Matt and James, which he knows it makes my life harder. So, I'd say that's pretty disrespectful. And one thing I was gonna bring up with Jay is the sudden arisal of making a mockery of like the way I speak or like things I say or phrases I say to a day-to-day. Because there was a phase where Jay started every decision I do is go crazy with it. Anytime I was in a meeting, go crazy with it. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Meet. So
why'd you never mention it then? Why'd you never mention it? Why'd you never mention it? It's easy.
No.
But it's easy to sit there and like say that you don't like it. So if I go, oh, bada bing, bada boom, and then you go, yeah, bada bing, bada boom, and do it as well, and then we laugh and joke, and then we go on about our day. But if you don't say anything about it, how am I supposed to know that you're taking it in a way that you don't like it? The whole pot stirring thing is just waffle. Like, that's not disrespectful to you in any way whatsoever. I pot stir between Matt and James because I get happiness out of it. And yes, okay, if there is some repercussions to you in the long run because you've got to deal with their stress, then I do apologize. But that is not disrespectful. And if you think that is me disrespecting you, then you don't know what disrespect is, because that's not disrespect.
Maybe it's not disrespecting me, but it's disrespecting the boys. And disrespecting my time, because you know it's going to be an issue for me.
But if you're being pressed and you're then telling T that, because if he's asking you who's being disrespectful and the only 3 people you name is me, SK, and Matt, that makes it look as if we're being every day in, day out, disrespectful to a point where you've had to tell him and put us in a position where he needs to sort that out. When in reality, all it is me going bada bing, bada boom, you not saying anything about it and then just expecting me to think that you hate it. Like, at the end of the day, if I say it and then you say it back to me and then we laugh and then we move on with our day, you can't expect me to think, oh, PATAR doesn't like that, because you haven't mentioned it. I mean, it's a fair point. I'm not going to take that away from you. If you genuinely do feel like that, that's fine. But you can't complain about it if you're not willing to mention it. Because if you would have mentioned it first day, you know for a fact, day one, if you would have gone, yeah, Jay, I don't like that, mate. I'd have gone, sorry, mate. No worries. And anybody can say that. I would do that.
His question was just answered bluntly because that's what he wanted.
But you have to appreciate how that makes me and SK look, though. If you're in a meeting with half of the gang, other half aren't there, and the leader asks you who is disrespecting you, and you name 2 people that aren't even there to defend themselves, and out of everybody, what, there's 16 of us, you name 3, and you said, well, the reason you didn't name Ved is because Ved was already known about, but you named Matt, and Matt was already known about. So yeah, but if that's the case, then why didn't you just name everyone? Why did you name just the 2 of us?
Can I just quickly say, the way T worded it was who doesn't respect you, not who has disrespected you. Or
well,
so that makes it even worse. Because now it looks like now it's rather than a situation type thing, you know, who's disrespected you in a situation, it's more who doesn't respect you as a person as a whole. So now he's under the impression that me, SK, and Matt don't respect you, which you know for a fact isn't true, because let's be honest here, I'm the only one out of the whole group that was saying you're the leader of the Mandem. When T wasn't around, I was saying you're the leader, you're the one that calls the shots. When T is around, he's the leader, but when he's not, you're the leader. I was the one that was gassing you up. I was the one that was trying to help you. Like, I offered to help you multiple times. So to sit there and say that I don't respect you is absolutely wild. And that puts me and SK in such an awkward position because, well, we're not even there to defend ourselves for a start. But obviously, that's not your fault. I'm not blaming you for that. You know, he pressed you and you said what you said. But I can't lie, I do agree with SK a little bit where it's like, I do feel like you just panicked. I feel like you panicked and you said me and him, and you probably instantly regretted it because you know for a fact out of everyone, me and SK respect you some of the most. And I think as well, and this is going to sound a little bit like slimy me saying this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I think it doesn't help that you've got Denzel rimming you 24/7, because when everyone else isn't rimming you, it makes us look like we disrespect you because we're not rimming you, even though, like, you know what I mean? It just puts us in a bit of an odd position. Because now you assume that we aren't respecting you because we ain't acting like he does.
No, I don't think it's anything like that, because I think Steve is a perfect example of someone who properly respects me and you know, knows in a sense, like, not his place, but also like Steve is extremely respectful. And yeah, you might say, oh yeah, because he wants to be a part of the gang, he's trying to get his chain, this and that. But even like James, when I have proper conversations with him, he's very respectful and he'll tell me how it is and stuff like that. So it's not like
me and SK not like that though.
But that's what
no,
we
but
do.
no. But that's the thing is, you guys, because you guys are all together, you're twisting. Like, give me a chance to speak.
Sorry, go on.
Just because I felt disrespected in those moments,
I can't laugh.
Doesn't mean, like, I think that's the whole thing is, if I just genuinely were able to have that conversation with T and elaborate to it, this wouldn't be an issue.
I feel like everybody's had those moments though, no? Like at some point in your leadership position, everybody's had a moment, whether it myself, Saint, Ved, you know, Dean, whoever the fuck, everybody's had a moment where you've probably felt slightly disrespected. I think the only reason me and SK are so pissed is because you need to understand, like I say, from our perspective, he's pressed you, and Matt said the way he worded it was, who doesn't respect you? And you said that you didn't name Ved because he already knew about Ved, but then you only mentioned me and SK.
Ved, yeah, no, Ved probably should have been named here too. But the thing is, me and T have talked about Ved's situations multiple times, you know?